Hello, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Today is about learning a little bit about the immortal enemy. Soul Bad Guy. Which we'll do. We'll get through it. Well, get through it makes it sound dramatic. Gunflame should be P, but that's slash. So Gunflame, fake Gunflame. That's his. But he should have a high slash version. Does this command throw a kick? I'm hitting punch. So what's his command throw? That's Bandit Bringer. Bandit Revolver, which you can delay. That's his command throw. That's his. That's Tyrant. What are his others? What's Fafnir? That's Fafnir. What's his other one then? It's back sort of quarter circles. They look like the same dude. Well, we could always fix that. Soul's default is not that. Soul's default is that. But I don't. Also, he's got like these Ragna the Blood Edge colors, which I think are very funny. But today's lesson, friends, is learn more about the dominant characters, and the most dominant character in... Oh wow, it gave me Kai again. That's funny. The most dominant character in Strive right now, without a doubt. I'm bad with his command throw when I could easily just do a ground throw. But It's not too hard. So that's fun. Sort of. We will play arcade mode. And just learn how to play against things that aren't dummies. The thing about Soul is that if you just like know a lot of his special moves, they make like such a difference, right? And the question is like combos and like, right, you're starting from 0 basically. See, like, scary character, right? This is my first time basically touching him, right? Obviously now I'm the difference between playing in arcade and playing somewhere else is like so high, but
At least you're enthusiastic. Give me a moment.
still. I think this drops me down to what? Route Extreme? I have to fight an Extreme Faust? What does that mean? What was the failure condition to go to Route Normal on Kai? Is it to fail a match against Kai? I wasn't close enough. So he's scary, but my thing is that I don't know how to... make Soul do combos. So what I do know right now is like, hey, I'm Soul Badguy and I have a bunch of like gnarly ass. Special attacks? But what I don't know is I'm Soul Badguy and these are actually what my combo strings look like. Right? What I do know is that my attacks hit hard and I'm like super plus on a ton of things. You know. Then I just have like but I'm also gonna end up losing here on this stuff probably. Although I can see, I can if I want to use all sorts of gnarly shit, right? The thing I can't do right now is I actually am very bad at performing Fafnir. So. She got me there. Which is fine because I don't know. I don't know this match. Somehow I'm locked into Extreme Route. So, you know, he's gnarly. Now I'm just kind of spamming, right?
What a bore. Saul wins.
I'll want to go back into lab and just practice his shit. You know what I mean? It's just a thing I'm gonna want to do.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
So here's a short version of this and a long version of this, by the way. His command throw is a little touchy though, like if you're not like right on top of them, you don't really get it. Which I guess is good to know, but if a soul's right on top of you, it's like... See how I'm doing it, sorta. Just trying it. I don't know. I don't fully understand some of his attacks yet. That's why we're playing him. Then we'll learn. And then we'll hop into the park and like find some strangers to fight. So this doesn't affect ranking. And then maybe if I like him enough, I'll use him in ranking, but I prefer Giovanna.
Duel 1. Let's rock. That's it for you. Slap. Give me a break. Duel 2.
Oh, he's a... But it's also like, how much of this is me consciously doing too much, and how much of this is me just like being like, well, this guy's options are bananas bonkers, right?
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock.
On a scale of good to bad, how is this game? I think it is a phenomenal game. Oh, nice counter by the computer. We're just practicing on a new character. Well, not new. This is an incredibly accessible fighting game, is what I would say.
That was Duel 3. Let's rock. On my feet.
That's such an interesting, like, command throw option. It's like, it's like a 40% grab. It's a pretty hardy option. My buddy Axel Lowe.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
The question is, can I land it on a hard mode Axel? Potemkin! This is gonna hit. He's gonna get me here. Or not. I forgot how fucking gnarly that grab is. The thing is, it's dodgeable. All you have to do is jump it. But also, that's like saying, don't get hit. It's kind of a meaningless thing to tell anyone, ever. To just be like, don't get hit by the big thing. And the answer is, well, the big thing's terrible. Oh, are we doing a 2-for-1? Arcade mode. Try grabbing him again. He just kind of resist it. This should get him though. This feels like cheating. Ooh. But he's boss Nago, which means that he doesn't take... I just don't... Nope. Hi. No fucking way. Somehow that hit me. Ow. 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 Nagori. Why you gotta be like this? Well, it's boss Nagoriyuki.
This'll be tough. Duel 1. Let's rock.
See if we can take him to the park or something. Ah! Nagoriyuki, why? Ah! No! He's scary. Ah! My name's Nagoriyuki, and I half-screen the world. We'll get him. Even if we have Kai with us, he's kind of tricky. When you play as Geo, I think on her normal route, you don't even have assistance. Can I grab him at all? He like techs it. So the solution is that. Ah! That blood gauge. You can see how I'm just like, Kai, you got this, buddy. Ah. 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 Can I grab him? No. The grab. It actually just doesn't work on boss Nagoriyuki at all. If he hits me hard here, it's bad. Although the grab went through there. So the grab can work. I don't want to lose here, and yeah, I'm about to. Oh no, Gunflame gets him. Boss Nagoriyuki's like super gnarly. And yet there's two harder versions of him. There's one where you can... Oh, have you ever listened to this song? We're gonna let it play for a second. I'm gonna get DMCA'd. Would I get DMCA'd? We can't listen to it. They play that song during the story mode during what is essentially it's like their version of the end of Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's the funniest, weirdest thing in the history of the world. You're like, whoa, it's like a rock version. It's not like Kamsus or Todd. It's something even weirder? The answer is that it's like a dude being like, "Placed by the name of heaven." And you're like, yeah, dude. The story mode, for people who don't know, is a 4-hour movie. Basically, that is like Olympus has fallen, except Soul Badguy is there with the president, and the president has a robot arm. So, you know, take that as you will. If you haven't played Guilty Gear like Xrd, then you won't quite know everybody. Did I write for Kotaku? I did. This question goes one of two ways. It's usually somebody who's like, "I liked your stuff," or it's somebody who's like, "I hope you burn in hell, you heathen bitch." So I hope it's the first one. Because I thought I wrote decent stuff. This will be my first actual online match using Kai. He's a level 10, I'm a level 7. He wants no part of it, or not Kai, during Soul. I mean, the park is where, like, people on the edge of Celestial go to fuck about. So, you think I'm a good writer. That's good. Some people, well, I've burned bridges with people. One time I said that I thought somebody's work was a little too fawning towards a thing. And boy, did that lead to a whole situation. I was like, you should not be so overly complimentary towards a thing that you seem like you're shilling for it. I'll fight them. Please let me fight them. I cannot connect to them. Ah, I just push the button until the match happens. You stopped reading it around the time I got hired. Wasn't related to me. Just got tired of reading blog article style stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I did like long form video games criticism, among other things, on that site. So it wasn't just like, here's a wacky thing that happened in Gobbledygook. It was actually like, here's 15k words almost on Metal Gear Solid 2. Let's break it down. You know, that sort of thing. So, you know, I'd like to get in a match or so. Does anyone PS5 to just go into the park and, like, do shit? I'll fight this Faust. Level 9 Faust. Are they just turning... can I not connect to people? Or are they turning me down because I'm Soul? I can't tell. No, there we go. So this will be interesting because this is a higher level Faust. And I am not. So this is my chance to eat some... humble pie. So close. Faust is such a entertaining character to... Oh, he got his best option there, which is the meteors. Nice, good wall bounce. So I don't care if I die here in the park, because it's like character I ain't ever learned. And the park is where you just go to play. So it'll probably still get me here because that RC is like pretty gorgeous off that wall bounce, but right, like we are doing things and learning things. Yeah, that throw animation is pretty great. He's gonna get me here, maybe? Nice grab. I'd like to win a match, right? But I've also, like, I can count the amount of Fausts that I've played on my bare hands, so that wall spot there almost feels like a guaranteed loss, right? Like, I'm just like... He follows me up with that in the corner, and he basically has me, right? But improvements as we learn how to use this character. And I don't mind, like, just going into, like... First off, matchup I know very little about, and this guy seems to have a nice, lovely grasp on his Faust. So, like, even without knowing this character, like, this is the thing. So I was bitching about Soul yesterday a little, and the thing is that even without knowing a lot about Soul, like, if I connect, I can do some exciting stuff. But also Faust is a weird ass matchup to be like. So like he gets me here, but I don't mind, right? Because it's also like, let's learn how to use this character in interesting ways. Even though, right, like he is not my character by any means. Geo all day, right? Giovanna, who we labbed some yesterday, which felt real good. That the 7 next to my name looks like a 1. Oh, by the way, I'm back to. By the way, so yesterday I had a huge losing streak, which you all saw, and I cussed a lot because it was really frustrating. But now I'm back to rank 7 because I took 2 seconds to play not well. People were watching. And just be like, I should just get my rank back. And so I did. Which was fun. Let's eat it against like this higher level Kai. Well, who knows? Higher level is relative. Oh, the fucking lobby system. What's his tower rank? 10. A lot of like 10s and folks and stuff like come down here just to like play. That 7 looks like a 1. It makes it look like I'm rank 1. It's an ugly 7. You know what I'm saying? Fix it. Fix that shit. I don't even know what a rank 1 badge looks like. Has anybody seen rank 1 lobbies? I want to see them. But yeah, we're just learning Soul. But also, first off, Kai yesterday proved to be a little bit of a nemesis of mine in terms of just like high level Kai is like cool. Not what I meant to do. But now he's got me in the corner. He's basically got me. Can do whatever he wants. Can farm me. Can just practice combos. I don't hate it. That's what the park's for. My job here is to learn just like what is this matchup. And if he wants to do it again and he understands what's going on, it's fine. I wish I could message him and be like, yo, I'm just learning. He's got great reads on his DPs. Like, the minute I tried to go overhead, like, he was like... So, I don't think he baited that. I think he just... But what do you get the Kai who knows everything? And the answer is a couple free matches. Right. You're taking on a level, a Tower 10 Kai, a Tower 7 Giovanna who just wants to learn how Soul behaves in combat. I wonder what happens if I brought Soul into 7. Like, what if we just did a match as Soul for a minute? I'll lose. But because it's 7, I don't know. I'll immediately rank down to 6. Bam! Dead. Done. Right? I'm like, cause I'm curious. I'm curious just to know, like, can I walk in here? Fresh character. General fundamentals of the game understood. And the answer is, no, games don't really work like that, but, you know. You can have a little soul as a treat. And then we'll go back to Giovanna, who just feels 20 times better to use, I think. The thing about Soul is that he's strong, but I would really need to... I'd really have to go pretty gnarly with him to figure out some stuff. And I'm also going up against a matchup which is like... You can tell I got nothing. He's got the one anti-air that he's using every time, so... He's a fun Axel. I don't have the answers to him, right? Because he'll get the anti-airs, but you know. It's fun. It's fun to try, and I'll let him get another, even if he doesn't want to, right? That range is a problem. Oh, what a great finishing shot for Axel. Well, I mean, he's not like the most intense Axel I've ever fought. He's just taking advantage of the fact that I am pretty empty right now, right? Right, like, this is me deadhead, like, This is me deadheading a soul. Like, this is me, like, I have no soul experience at all, right? And I can still run back against that Axel if I am careful about it, right? But I want to practice more in the park, right? So, like, there, we broke even in 7 right now using soul. Right? You know what I'm saying? He probably wants the 3rd, and it's probably kind of BM for me to ditch out there, but it's like, let's go to the park and do that. But you see what I'm saying? Like, soul is just, he's so interesting. That Axel, what that Axel did have a good read on was my jump-ins. And the nice thing for Axel, because he's such a zoning character, not in like a projectile sense or anything, right? Like, the only characters that really come close to projectile zoning in this game are what, like Kai and Ino? But the thing about Axel is if you close the distance on Axel, it's like his pressure eases up entirely. He has to maintain smart distance. So this is definitely like an option, even though it's like, do I really want to? I don't know. But you can take him out, which is interesting. This is another Kai. This is a higher level Kai. He might not want to fight. He doesn't seem present. The park's kind of a shit show, right? I wish that there was a version of the park that could also scale a little, but there's not. This will be an interesting matchup because this is Chip. But like everyone in the park is like level 10 or some shit. Does he want no part of it? Can't tell. The answer is that this dude's gonna mix me up a lot and it's gonna suck, but if I land a hit on him, he explodes because Chip is made of glass. Which is fun. Yeah, they are parking at 10 because they don't want to they don't want to miss their chance to hit Celestial VIP. Great combos by this guy right here though. So they're sitting in the park on 10. He got me there. But you see, he's he's made of glass. He doesn't want to do this though, because he's level 10 and he wants to worry about his celestial stuff. And I'm here. I just want to learn, right? This is somebody who, like, for as much as I like yesterday was like, man, it sucks because for the record, off stream I dropped to 5 and then climbed back to 7. Like rank is like rank doesn't really mean anything because with enough time and just like the right matchups and some lab work, like you'll get 10, you'll get Celestial, I feel, right? Like, and I'm saying this, I'm not an FGC person or anything like that. I'm just somebody coming in here and saying, hey, put in the time and you'll get whatever you want, right? This dude here wants like, you know, he doesn't want to go to 10 because he doesn't want to be stuck in the ELO hell of like 8, 9, 10, which is where I'm close to getting to be. This person very clearly cosplayed as Arcade Brunstead from the with the of the hit Type Moon video game Tsukihime. Wouldn't the difficulty of a floor scale with like the average skill of the community, which would increase over time? Yes. So climbing is easier early on in a fighting game because it is early and nobody knows anything. The reason that I can win some of these matchups on Soul right now against level 10 players or whatever, or even players of my own level, is because not everybody has answers to Soul yet. And also not everybody has entirely the best grasp on their characters, right? Like what was I doing last night for the majority, well not for the majority, but for a great portion of last night? It was labbing incredibly basic combo strings with Giovanna to be like, these are options that I have. These are bread and butter options that I have to use when I want to use them. Because it's what, 2 weeks now? Take the matchup, come on. It's 2 weeks now, and people don't know shit. Which is why, because I don't know shit about Soul, I need to come in here and I need to figure out at least the position, like, the thing I'm watching myself for today is like, when am I using his specials? What specials am I using in what circumstances? And then I can go into the lab later on and like... But also, like, learn to use this character in case there's a chance I want to use this character in certain scenarios. The thing is, a well-played Milia that can, like, Oki you is, like, there's not nothing in the world I can do, it's just harder for me to do a lot, right? Because it's a character... character I don't know. A character who like I have such mixed matches with, where it's like sometimes I nail my matches against. Nope. That's an interesting thing to learn though, right? She tries to RC to get out of it, which she cannot. which you cannot quite do. And now she's going to try and Oki me in the corner. Which she could very well do, right? Like, because I don't have a lot of good answers. So, first off, to Oki's situations in general, I'm just bad at them. And also, this is what, my first time playing Soul Milia, so... So I still get her there. On the trade. Right? So right now for me, lower level soul player, my answers, my supers are like my get out of jail freeze, which is like... Good Oki. Good punish. She got me. Right.
You really weren't that bad, I guess.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Slap!
You should pay more attention.
Duel 1. Let's rock!
Sorry, it's over.
Kidding?
Right here.
Slap!
You're
Duel 2. Let's rock!
right here. Right here.
Slap! Duel 3. Let's rock!
Really? Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Slap!
You really weren't that bad, I guess.
Duel 1. Let's rock!
Got you! You might live.
Son of a bitch! Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
Sorry. Well. Really? Right here. Be gone! Judged. Eyes on
Was heavy. Slap!
you should pay more attention.
Slap. Pathetic. Man. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
Stop wasting my time.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This'll hurt.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Let's do this. Tyrant. Is that it? It's over. It's heavy.
Slap.
You're too weak to be playing with fire.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. That was Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
It's heavy.
Slap.
Pathetic.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
You're going nowhere.
Slap.
Pathetic.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
Pathetic.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
You're too weak to be playing with fire.
Saul wins. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. one. Let's rock.
Is it coming out? Observe response. Nice shot. Son of a bitch.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
Next week, same time, same.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Is it coming out? Come on out. Coming out.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Observe response. Nice shot. Observe response. Yes.
Slap.
Take care.
Welcome. Are you ready? Mankind new. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Won't get by me. Pretty careless. Seriously, stop. Pretty careless. Oh, taking aim. Ow. Scared. Scared.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Grant stillness. You're slow. Here we are.
Losing your nerve. This may hurt.
Taking it. Didn't happen. You're slow. Up here. Grant stillness.
Well done.
Scary.
Lend a hand.
Slap.
You're slow. Now. Calm down.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Pretty careless. Didn't we? Scared. Grant stillness. You're slow. All yours. Grant. Pretty careless. You're slow. Clouds bounce.
Now this.
Pretty careless. Yeah. This is heavy. Please don't move.
Killing me.
Slap.
True, but a jaguar cut might be stronger.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Taking it. Yeah, up here. You're slow. Here I go.
Recover.
Up here.
Well done.
Now. Clouds bounce. Repulse.
Recover. This may lend a hand. Up and down. And then this.
Repulse.
Slap.
Pretty careless. Now.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Taking it. Grant stillness.
Now this final.
Repulse.
There.
Grant stillness. Clouds bouncing. Repulse. Now. Not quite. Didn't happen.
Recover.
Pretty careless. Scary. Oh, you're done now.
Agony.
Here I go.
Executed.
Can't help it. I'm sleeping.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Repulse. Pretty careless.
Destroy.
Up here. Here I go. I like it. Repulse.
Well done.
Grant stillness. Here I go.
This may hurt.
What?
You're up.
I
Like this. Indirect it.
scared. Up here. Up here. Sorry.
Slap.
True, but a jaguar cut might be stronger.
Cool.
Hello. So my mic not working that entire time? That's so funny. When was the last time you heard me talk? For a while is not specific. You silly goose. Anyway, what I was saying during all of that, well, I was showing off people mission mode for 2 seconds, which is like, I guess we could hop in. Came back with no voices. I don't know what happened. Which was, I don't know. There was stuff there. That's fine. I can do something with that later. But mission mode. That I assume went to training mode. The thing I was saying was like, so what happened a lot of tonight was, a lot of today was just like, hey, let's try Kai. No, excuse me, not Kai. Let's try Soul and see what we can learn about him, sort of. And then I was like, well, I'm kind of bad at Kai. One of the options you can do is you can mission mode a bunch of shit. I actually have to go through here and I just need to get all these missions done. But they have a couple of different matchup things you can do, which include something like this, which is like, I think this is the funny one for me, which is I think, oh, the mission here is to defeat Kai before he can dragon install. That's so funny. So their tip for defeating Kai, Kai's dragon install is but I'm actually dropping it because the thing I want to do is it's like gnarly shit. This is so funny. But we were showing before where it was like, hey, counter Future Arc, which was like, in that case, it's down block and then 5k. But the chances of me like using that in certain circumstances are like kind of low. But you can hop into mission mode and just like do some weird shit. Well, I'm messing it up because I want to do something very specific. Which is just use the combos that they've given me. This is also a chance for me to practice combos. The answer is just like, get this dude in the corner. But also it's like, dude, Dragon Install is not the end of a match. It's like I don't know what this tutorial is trying to teach entirely, even though I should step up my game and like kill this motherfucker and like connect my combos, which I just haven't. Oh, I actually know what I'm gonna do. God, I can't do it right now. So that Roman cancel actually doesn't do what I wanted to do.
I'm throwing you.
I don't know why this mission is like actually giving me trouble right now. I have an idea though. If I can... It is a good idea. But we'll just do this mission for shits and giggles. Nope. I'm messing up the timing on my Roman cancel is why. But my plan is infallible. I can't. I'm fucking up. Big time. I know exactly what I want to do. I can't just do it. It's kind of like shit like this. It's just like push this guy against the wall, right? But also, I thought I just did it twice. But I didn't. It's kind of frustrating. This is embarrassing in a way. The answer is get this guy against the wall. But also, don't drop your fucking Roman cancel. Now I just want to do it to do it. I don't know what that was. I actually have a theory. If I could execute, which I can't, because I'm a dipshit. There's a couple things I want to try. It's funny because I can do it. The Kai matchup mission is just don't let Kai do his shit. And yet I'm letting Kai do his shit. Because my Roman cancels are shit. What? Okay. Wow, my mic it just did stuff again. My mic was muted for a long time. This is embarrassing. There's just a whole segment where my mic is muted. The things you should know. 5K on Geo punishes a lot. 6K on Geo punishes a lot. 6P on Geo punishes a lot. If it on read punishes a lot. We were playing Soul. Got beat up in the park. Got one match in Tower 7 with Soul, which was just like kind of funny to me. We'll get to 8 soon, and then we'll continue to really do lab work and other things too, and playing other characters to practice them. I might do some matches as Kai, because Kai's actually one that's giving me a surprising amount of work, even though he's not like... You know who's not giving me trouble generally is the other one that people will say right next to Soul is like the one you need to look out for, which is Ramlethal. I don't have trouble with Ramlethal because the answer with Ramlethal as Geo is getting close and punch her a lot. Silly. So that's how that goes. But this is a weird stream. Fun stream. I'll see you all around later. Goodbye. Oh, May. Well, no, May is like... The thing about May is that, like, all the Mays are in Celestial right now. They're gone. All the Mays have ascended. The May... Like, if you find a May in the wild, it's like... We were showing it. We were showing it there. So, Geo's 6K can punish Dolphin on read. Pretty sure 6P can as well. But also, like... Yeah, just read the Dolphin and hit it, right? Like, that's the easiest advice to give somebody ever, right? Like, oh, this really fast-moving attack is beating me up. Well, just hit your answer button. Right? It doesn't fully work like that. But you can tell when May's, like, gonna start to do her Dolphin a little. It's like if she's kind of wiggling back and forth, or if she's, like... if she's, like... I swung my anchor into the air and I landed, and like you know when they're charging that move, sort of. The fact that I can say these things isn't the same as my executing them, right? The same way that like I could pick up Soul and win some matches, but wasn't the same as me being able to win any matches against that Soul player we played in the park, because of course time with the character means something. Time meant spent, in matchups means something. Time spent in the lab means something. To understand your plus frames and all that shit. The thing about May's Dolphin is that, like, yeah, it's punishable on read, but also it's fast as fuck. So, great. But I don't know, fun stream. I'll see you around. I've only seen, but for real, in that like 6, 7, 8 range, I don't see as many Mays anymore. Certain amount of Potemkins, definitely Souls. Soul just everywhere, right? Which is why so much of today was learning Soul. So there's that. But anyway, I'll see you all around. Goodbye.